We're meeting the trail angel at the post office, so we've got a couple of blocks to walk down here. Getting picked up by the trail angel. Back on the trail today. The trail angel just dropped us off here, and we're at mile 266 or so, and ready to start down the trail. It's a little late this morning. In fact, it's afternoon at this point. We didn't get picked up until noon, so we're only planning on getting 10 miles or so today, and then hopefully more tomorrow. We're seeing our friends, the Joshua trees that we saw in Joshua Tree National Monument or National Park, and here they are along the PCT. The day is sunny. Unlike the way it started out rainy, but that's all cleared up, but it is very windy, and the wind is chilly, and the temperature is cold. It's supposed to be in like the 30s, and then tonight the low is supposed to get to the low 20s. So, and that was down in Big Bear, so we're up a couple hundred feet higher than Big Bear now, a few hundred feet. So it's going to be a cold night tonight. The rest of the week is supposed to be warmer. Highs in the 60s and lows in the mid 30s, I think. A little bit better. But today we have a brisk one. Our hike today has been through this really beautiful forest, and except for the first part of the trail, which we were climbing and going between all the poodle dog bushes, and there was kind of slippery rocks, small rocks and things on the trail. Except for that part, the part since then has been pretty smooth, pretty level, and the forest has been open and able to see through it, and just really, really attractive. It's been a very pleasant hike. We're arriving at our goal for the day. It's Caribou Creek and tent sites. We've got this nice bridge to walk across. Some nice water in Caribou Creek. It was cold when we got here last night, so I didn't take the time to video our campsite, but here's the campsite. There are other people camping here. This is called Caribou Creek. It's a very nice spot. Our usual 6 o'clock departure. It's about low 20s this morning, so it's cold. Coldest it's been on our trip. We've been going for a little bit more than an hour. 2.3 miles down the trail. It's starting to warm up. The sun is coming out. It's going to be a beautiful day. No wind. And I believe that must be Big Bear Lake that we're looking out at. We keep passing some snow patches. Haven't had to walk on any yet. They've all been kind of off the trail or barely on. But this is May in Southern California. Enough with the snow already. This has turned into such a beautiful morning. Blue sky, warm sun, little bit of a breeze, but not much. You can smell the smells of the forest as we're walking through. The trail is easy. It's just a really pleasant day to be on the PCT.
We're on day 24. We have walked back by Big Bear Lake, and now we're starting to see this mountain, and I'm wondering if it's Baden Powell, which is kind of our next hurdle.
Every night before we start to cook, we go through our food and replenish our bag for the next day's breakfast and lunch. That's so that we don't have to haul this big sack with all of our food out of our packs. We can just get out a smaller bag that has just what we need for that day. So we go through, pull out our breakfast, pull out our lunch, pull out any snacks and things we need, and kind of get ourselves set for the next day. Starting off again on the PCT, another beautiful day. 6:03 a.m. We're walking along this sandy, slopey trail. I have to pay attention we don't go sliding down the slope because some of the slopes are pretty steep and not sure where they end up down there in the creek.
We've got a creek crossing here that was a little challenging as to how we would get across. We have chosen to go through the water and just get our shoes wet. It's cold. But there seemed like there were obstacles everywhere, making it hard even to find a spot. Ooh, there's a pretty deep hole there on the left. It's deep hole here on the left, Brian. Yeah, there's no real good spot. He's taking a deep hole. Maybe it wasn't too bad. The first of many challenging crossings. There he goes. Okay, my turn.
Yeah, up onto this sandbank here. Then I can help you out. Then I can help you out. It looks like it's going to be back and forth across Holcomb Creek here several times. We're kind of out of the forest and into more of a desert scrub area. We've also gone down in elevation.
Actually feeling much better today. You didn't know I wasn't feeling well. The last 2 days of hiking have been pretty hard for me. Ever since the fall, my left leg has just been very stiff, very little mobility, and aching constantly, not wanting to move. And I had been just trying to control it with MSM. That is some kind of sulfur product that I don't totally get how it works, but I tell you, it works for me. I use it on my knees and my toe and anywhere I have arthritis or my Baker cyst, and it just really helps to take down the inflammation and control the pain. So after I fell, that's what I was doing, is just continuing. Here, I have to hit this. I have to hit them all. After the fall, I just continued to put an MSM on it and thinking that would take care of it, but it didn't. And I finally realized, oh, I should take some ibuprofen. I've been trying not to take ibuprofen, so I'm kind of out of that habit. Anyway, I took some last night, and immediately it took the edge off. And then I took it this morning, and I'm hiking so much better. I'm back to enjoying hiking and having fun. I was beginning to have some dark thoughts about this hike because I was hurting so bad. Anyway, I'm gonna keep taking the ibuprofen for a couple days, and then I'll try getting off of it again and just relying on the MSM. And hopefully, I'll be back to normal. I wasn't even thinking about it. Came around the corner, and look what I saw. Woo! 300! I think that's the most miles we've ever done at one time. Woo! Yay! How do you feel? How do you feel about that, Brian?
I feel amazed. I feel tired.
Yeah, but we've done 300 miles.
Minus 56.
Minus 56. Oh, that's true. That's kind of a bummer, but we did the right thing there. But we're still going. Here we go.
We'll make up that 56. Got this rock pile right on the edge of a cliff here, so I'm glad they made the way to get around it on the inside of the pile instead of on the outside. This trail is right along the edge of this cliff, and there's some pretty big drop-offs just off the trail, so we're taking a moment in the shade here just to rest a little bit. Make sure that we're rested so that our footing is sure.
We have been following Deep Creek, and it's just beautiful. Yeah. We've been walking along an edge. A lot of times when there's pretty stuff, I don't like to video because it's places I have to watch my footing. This has been a lovely walk up Deep Creek. It looked like it was just going to end in a canyon, but it keeps going through.
We're camping tonight at this creek. It says it's a seasonal stream, but it's flowing strong right now. This is looking downstream. And then that's looking upstream. You have to be careful of poison oak in this area. I'm not sure exactly what poison oak even looks like, but anything with 3 leaflets I want to stay away from. There's a rattlesnake in that bush that doesn't want to let us past. And our tent is in there, but I guess we have to go a different route.